Lionsgate. Tresnea. A city in ruins. It's still there, though. That has to count for something. Despite victory, a great tragedy befell our heroes. Though, they will not have long to mourn, for they must march on. A different location lies on their path. Moving away from the ice-cold city in the north, our heroes will enter Ibrakal, the city of eternal summer. Starring Agent P as Thief, Anna as Devana, Mike as Jindar, Steve as Sapphire, and Aziz with a brand new character with Tanfighter as Dungeon Master. Streaming begins March 25th.
We are back with more Dark Waters. The party has met up with its newest potential addition, Lyphia.
And you're not going to fire me.
Not first, at least.
The party was in, at the moment, the inner city of Ibrakal. They ran into a new member who seems to have some form of an agreement with Sheldon, aka Dacon. And after all of the introductions were made, the party was going to explore the shops. But before we go there, we cut away back to the outer city in the academic ward. Jen, you go into the Arcanium. What do you do?
I guess first of all I go up and see whether I can get access. So if there is a kind of clerk's desk or something like that.
You see there's a elven lady sitting there. Seems to be kind of perusing over what looks like a bunch of like papers and like kind of going over them as you kind of walk up. Like she kind of moves like her spectacles up and yes.
Good day. I don't know if you noticed us leave earlier. We arrived from Lionsgate. I was part of the envoy sent by the Empire from there to here, ready for the coronation.
No.
It was a big party that came through. You probably saw, heard.
What can I do for
kind
you?
of a big deal. I am a student of the Arcane. On my way to mastery, but you know, we all say that, I'm sure.
Wizard or sorcerer?
Sorry?
Wizard or sorcerer?
Oh, sorry, I thought you said, was it a sorcerer? I was like, are we going to do some like show me where the sorcerer touched you moment? No. I am a wizard, yes.
All right. And what can the Ibrakal Arcanium do for you?
I was hoping to have access to your historical archives.
Historical archives. I looks up and down. I assume you are not a member of any noble faction of Ibrakal?
No, although I have been acquainted
already writing something down.
I have been acquainted with a gentleman by the name of Castor previously. Did some business with them.
Looks over the thing. I don't see House Castor giving special privileges to anyone. But if you wish to access the historical archives, you may avail yourself to it. But for that, you will either require a form of permission given to you by some governing body here, or alternatively, we can give you limited access to the archives with a small fee.
Right, some governing body. Bear with me. Jen is going to cast Sending to the prince.
Wow. What do you say?
Your Highness, this is Gendar of the heirs of Tresnea. 2 points I wish to discuss. If you are free to do so, you can reply to this message and I will ask them with another one.
Roll me a d20.
A 13.
13. There's a pause. Then you receive a message in your mind. You hear a woman's voice speak up and go, "Right. I do not know who this is, but if you are trying to contact His Highness the Prince, you need to cross certain thresholds and parameters to be able to do so. Whatever business you have with His Highness can be taken up properly in official settings. This is his personal guard, Knight Circle."
I will cast sending again to this person. Thank you. How would I go about arranging the request for an audience? Where should I go to request this?
You get a reply. "You may petition that at the court. A minister of appropriate standing will bring it up with His Highness or with one of his personal advisors, and if it pushes through, then you may have your audience."
Perfect. That would be next on my list of things to do, Tam. Meanwhile, I will turn back to
bureaucratic ass bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Expect nothing else.
If the world has magic that lets you contact anyone and you're a famous person whose name is known across an entire kingdom, do you know how many sendings that person will get?
It makes sense.
I meant
It
specifically
does
for the petition and the all of that stuff.
Yes, a random person going up and being like, "Hey, Prince, could you open a door for me?" is...
Yeah. I will turn back to the receptionist, for want of a better word, and just go. It will take me a little while to sort out the primary access. What kind of donation could I make in order to get?
It's an access fee.
Potato.
An access fee you can pay for. Well, it depends. Do you want access for a day, a week, a month, a year?
Let's go with a day initially, and hopefully I will come back with full access granted.
1 day, limited access. All right. And you see she goes over, looks at the things, and looks up at you and just goes, "That would charge you up 5 rubies.
Deal. I will hand over 5 rubies.
Takes it. You see she writes a thing and tears a piece of paper, burns up into the air, and pulls another one up and hands it to you. "They'll let you through. You're not permitted to access anything within the restricted section or anything past a certain threshold. It will be visible to you."
Wonderful. I will enter this overly bureaucratic library of magic.
Dangerous information needs to be guarded and all that.
Yes.
Well, yes, you get past all of that, red tape, essentially, and you go upstairs and you see rows upon rows of just books, spell scrolls, map cases. You see up on the ceiling is this almost like major image illusory projection of what looks like a world map, and it's just very slowly rotating, and you see up on 2 balconies there are a set of mages that are slowly like attuning to it and like moving things around. They seem to be studying something on it. And across all the libraries, you see there is a section that says historical texts.
Okay. Yes, I will. I will seek out historical texts first.
All right.
And I'm looking for anything Millennium War related.
Okay. Roll me a.
Then
Go
then
on.
I'll go to maps and do the same for historical maps of the
Interesting.
world at the time.
Okay. Roll me a investigation check.
Come on, Jeff. Roll good. 18?
80. Okay. You start looking over some texts going around. You firstly gather a lot of the texts here are more centric to Ibrakal's history. There are more like general ones as well, but like the majority at the very least. So you have to do a little more digging. But as you look around, you find some basic details first about the Millennium War, of how it is said to have been like a period of great turmoil where deities turned against deities, many of whom walked the earth. And as they did, so did their followers. And as they clashed, much of the land was destroyed and many things took shape from those conflicts. The current, like it is hypothesized that the current ecosystem and the land masses you see are a result of how the war went. And as you're reading through all of this stuff, it is also very much made clear there were many kingdoms that existed in the period of Millennium Wars that don't anymore, because of which most historical records were lost, as was the calendar they used to use back then. There's a reason the date is 821 AC, because anything before that is essentially like unknown. They don't know how long exactly the Millennium War was going. It's simply called that because it lasted at least 1,000 years. It probably lasted multiple thousands of years. And as you read through this stuff, you see reading first, like there's a bit about Ibrakal where the great and ancient kingdom of Ibrakal was in great jeopardy from many threats all around, coming from the Sunborn Sea as well as the land to the north. And it was the combined forces of Selima and Lodarius that held back that storm and destroyed their enemies to create the kingdom we see today. I will also say, as you're reading that, you're immediately firstly clocking, okay, there have been edits that have been made to this very clearly. This is very nice and tidily cleaned up, and they don't specify who these enemies were. They don't specify any like specific numbers of like losses incurred or anything. They just tell you there were bad guys and we won, essentially.
Okay.
And beyond that, there's a couple other accounts of like battles. One very famous account you read about is one that was seen even from the towers of Ibrakal in the distance, which is in the center of the mainland. Bahamut, accompanied by his trusted ally, and it is written in these words, ally and mentor, Torn, fought together against evil deities, predominantly Tiamat. And that clash rendered many dead, many kingdoms destroyed. And it is the very force of that crash that is said to have formed the shape of the landmass we have because of these gigantic fucking dragons fighting each other. Many dragons were lost during that time. Many gods fought. Many celestials fought. Beyond that, you look around for a couple other like semblances of struggles. You read about a struggle that happened on the northern cusp of the world in an ancient elven city. The last king of the elves led an assault against the forces of Here it just says off, and then it just blanked out. And after which struggle, the kingdom was fractured but still standing. The kingdom's problems did not end there, as they were also at war with, again, there is redacted. And you start reading further, and you just see more and more redactions in different parts, like just certain names being cut out. You keep on reading, trying to figure out like what your battle could have been. You try to like remember like what you saw. You remember seeing like this open plain. You remember seeing like a coast in the distance. I'll say with your intelligence and that investigation, you can make out that the coast you saw was to the north. That means you were closer to the northern shore at the very least. Maybe even the northeastern shore. You're not exactly sure. You keep on checking through that. Give me one more roll for your map study.
Will that be investigation again?
Yes.
24. Much better.
24. I will say that might be enough. You don't find any like truly ancient maps. But remembering the geographical location in your mind versus what you see on the landmasses, couple of interesting details. Firstly, a couple of the surviving older maps, even though a lot of the names are redacted on it, you see that in older maps, Brookshold wasn't really a thing. Instead, the top left of the mainland had a chunk of land that is no longer there. You also see to the northeastern area, essentially in the land between Sylvanus Glade and Archdragon Peak, there used to be some kingdom there between that landmass. You don't know the name of it. But you see, like, based on the drawings, clearly there was a civilization there. And you also see this, like, big, like, long form of a kingdom where also you don't see the name. You do a little more research and you do learn that name. You learn that where Emerald City used to be 40 years ago, before even Emerald City existed, there was another place called Elowarda that existed there. That was, I have activated something anyway. That was a kingdom that stretched far. All of the northern coast was Elowarda, and it like bordered with Sylvanus Glade and this other unnamed kingdom. All of that's gone. You see, however, putting two and two together, whatever battle you were in happened south of this unnamed kingdom, probably a little like south of it. And you weren't looking at the northern coast, you were probably looking closer to the maybe even eastern coast or the northeastern coast. You're not sure. But like if you like do look at the map, it'll be like somewhere around here is where you think the battle would have been happening. And right now there's nothing fucking there. And as far as you can see, even in the past, there were like villages and stuff there. Nothing else you can like make out. Because the other thing you remember in the second vision when you were, you know, getting dragged off and like fight went bad and all of that, you saw mountains behind you. You can gather those were the Steel Cap Mountains for sure now.
Steel Cap Mountains. That gives me a lot to be thinking about.
Yeah.
And the only other thing, as I discussed in the break, you said there were spell scrolls around here as well. I am going to have a look through any that I can get access to. I'm specifically looking for legend lore.
Unlimited
Other
access,
spells.
you can get up to 3rd level spells.
Balls.
Anything you want out of
Okay.
that?
Let me have a think. I will get back to you
Sure.
on that. Fine. Probably not.
Dan,
Yeah.
Yeah.
is there no mention of my baby boy in the scrolls?
Which baby boy?
Sapphire, who else?
Oh.
The
No. In all of you, that's like the main thing Jan's noticing. A lot of the names have been just cut out and redacted. Like most of the names aren't here. You don't like see who the
side.
name of like this ruler is or who died here. There's a couple of gods named, but that's about it. Like how it said, like Bahamut and his dragons fought Tiamat. That's all it says.
Yeah, fair, makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, that's I think one pattern you get though. The history books are heavily redacted and edited here.
Yeah. That makes sense. It's a bit of an insular nation, so yeah.
But yeah, you start doing that as you're like studying this and like looking at spell scrolls and stuff. You still have like the other books open. Give me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh,
I do not like that. Intelligence saving throw. Here we go. I mean, I should be good at it, but that's a bad roll. 17?
17. No one else is here, but other people in the library would just notice like Jen's sitting there just powers down. And static hits again, Jen. And you again see a pale reflection of like glass lighting up a dingy, bluishly lit room. And you see that face again, that pale-faced person with like, long hair, tired features, just looking at you almost like sadly and like almost like sadly and like longingly, like just putting a hand on like a glass towards you. And you see in that moment as like the light kind of, washes by, you see the glass reflects light. And in the reflection, you see another pale face, long white hair, and gives you a familiar feeling, but you don't recognize it. It again hits static. You're suddenly walking around in what looks like a garden. Very nice, beautiful garden with like a little like nook of water running and like a small little bridge, flowers, and you see this beautiful tree where you see the bark is almost like grayish and the leaves are like pinkish white. And you are just walking there and you look around, like looking at this place. You look to your left and you see you're walking with a woman who also similar features to what you've seen. A little like seems to be taller than you, wearing this like kind of long like white silver blue kind of a dress, has like these like long like vambraced like bangle like things across like both her like forearms. She's wearing this kind of silver link chain like circlet around her head, and she's walking. She looks at you smiling. It is difficult, I know. But the way things are going, I think that is what's going to happen. And when it does, I need you. I need you of all people to stay strong. Many will turn to you for answers. I know you won't have all of them. It's going to be difficult. I might even curse you out, and I'm sorry. I promise I won't talk about this right now, right? We'll just keep enjoying ourselves. Just know that it's a necessary contingency. And even if it may seem hopeless, it's not the end. I believe one way or the other we'll see each other afterwards, either way. And you see she stops walking, like right as you like reach that tree. She puts her hand against your face and you feel it, like you feel you have skin. And you feel her very warmly, like kind of like cup like the side of your face. I am proud of you and everything you've done. No matter what happens, I will find a way back. And if I don't, I will still be there, guiding the best I can. Use that and guide those behind you as well. All right, Jen. And static and everything fades for a moment. We got over to the party.
New theories are emerging.
Jen sits alone in a library, powered off and vulnerable.
No. Well, great. Love that.
Would be funny if they got killed off screen.
No.
If anything, I think like they'll just find a way to blame you, man. I don't know why you want that.
Sure.
Okay, interesting. I've so tried to type along so fast. I missed half of it, but I'm still having new theories regardless. And I heard familiar terms. So I was like, interesting.
Yeah. All right. So,
All right.
you guys wandering around the like streets, see the Vada, you see the store, you walk towards it. As you even get closer to it, you get like that, the smell of like animals and like animal feed
Yeah.
and
Pet store smell. I know the
store
one.
smell. Like, that kind of like just hits you for a second. You're like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And you open the doors as you guys walk in. You see immediately like a bit of chaos. You see up on the rafters, there's a bunch of like these like long like poles essentially that are placed. And you just see birds kind of wandering about them, chirping, singing. You see a couple of them flying down to like eat. You see looking around you, there's a few like random dogs and cats wandering around like just the floor of the store. You see looking on one side, there's just a couple of like these like almost like shelves with like smaller plants with like branches like bonsai and whatnot essentially. And you just see like different kinds of like lizards chilling on them.
Wow.
You look to the other side, there's this like big pen where there's sheep, horses, cows. You see a couple of like fish tanks in the back that seem to have like these two like arcane runes carved on top of them, cooling the water. And you see standing behind like a counter, like kind of like fiddling with like his like a quill he has in his hand and like poking at it like towards like a cat that's trying to play with it. You see this like half elf man sitting there. As you walk in, like a little like bell like dings and he just goes, "Oh, hello, welcome,
Hi.
welcome to Todd's Friends. I'm Todd."
Oh, hi. Sorry, I'm just looking around. I've never seen a place like this before. This is amazing.
A pet store?
Well, not where the like all the animals. Like there's a lot more.
Oh
animals
well,
I've
yes.
never seen.
This is a family-run pet store for generations. We have all kinds of things here, and well, whatever you may imagine. And he kind of like looks at all of you guys entering, like as like the number of you know. He's like, suddenly looks like an adventuring party. What are you looking for? Some kind of a ranger companion? Maybe some kind of a scouting familiar? A mount?
No. Actually, I'm looking for stuff for Jester and nurses for my
Looks
wolf.
like
My companion.
certainly can do that as well. We may not have a crazy big selection, but at the very least, we can get things fitted. Of course, every creature has its own shape and form they are most comfortable in, so we'll probably have to get things custom fitted, but certainly can be done. But yes, beyond that, please, while I, if you're all right, of course, while I take his measurements, look around, see if there's anyone else you might want to
first
bring
of all,
along
what
with you.
items? You're taking measurements for what? What items?
Well,
do you have?
whatever you may need. We have clothes, armor, protective wards we can put on. We have, well, for people who are more of a ranger persuasion, we even have certain weapons and whatnot you can outfit your companions with.
Devana will crouch down some and just use speech to ask Narcissus essentially. Like I think they want armor, and like a better armor than Narcissus currently has. But we'll ask, like we'll tell him about the weapons and ask if he's potentially interested in those.
He just growls like, yes.
All right. Okay, we'll get a look at that, and then we'll turn around to the guy and be like, "All right, well, armor probably," and he says he's interested in the weapons. However, I would first like to know how much it's going to cost.
Well, once I get the measurements, I'll show you your options and pricings along with it.
Devana looks at Dagon, kind of like to see if he's like, it's like, because obviously like they're tourists, right? We'll look at it to see like, is this like a legit thing or am I getting scammed kind of vibe?
He looks at you, he's like, I mean, it's the inner city. The way at least the products you get will be legitimate.
All right.
Sure, expensive, but that's kind of the whole deal in this place.
Yeah.
And you see just like looking around, like almost every now and then reflexively reaching for his like hand crossbow whenever like a bird flies by or something. He's like,
oh no. Meanwhile, Devana is like, this is amazing. This is like heaven. They're here like in their
you see a Todd kind of walks around the counter, looks at Narcissus and also says in like base speech, like, what's your name and everything, and like you converses with him for a second, and after that, like by seeing the measurement, he's like, but please look around. We have mounts of all kinds. We have exotic animals. We have some things unique to this place, and if there's anything specific you're looking for, considering you're adventurers, if there's anything you see, kind of like gives like a little smile. If there's anything particularly unique you're looking for, I do have a couple other things in other parts of the room that I can show you around to.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Define unique.
You see, like, stands up real quick. He like looks around. As you can see, we have horses. We've got, birds, cats, what have you. We have lizards. And he kind of like keeps walking, and he shows you to like one of the further up pens. He's like, we have griffins. We have a couple of lion drakes. We have a pegasus. He keeps like wandering by, and he's like,
You have a whole ass Pegasus just lying around?
Some lying around. He's my friend.
Right.
And you see there's a couple of pseudo dragons here. Yeah, go on.
Would I know how legal it is for him to be like is this like okay?
You would know any store in the inner city is very much legal. Like it is something he clearly has to have had permission for.
Okay. But
like you can't just open a shop here. It's not allowed.
Yeah, I mean I figured. But like it's also like just okay for him to be having all these animals? Like yeah, I guess so. Makes sense.
You I will say also know, you probably haven't been to the store. You know the store has been here for a while, and it's run by a family who have a very good affinity with a lot of these creatures, and the creatures essentially come here willingly. He doesn't wrangle up the creatures. You see, like all of the creatures are like freely moving about. Like no one is caged or bound or
anything. I was going to like otherwise
just make us happy.
Yeah, like that's what are they doing? Well, eventually, while the veteran being taken, ends up in like on the floor somewhere playing with some cats or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You said pseudo dragons?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, like this, and you see, he reaches up and he like pulls one down, and you see it's like it's like literally a cat-sized dragon.
Oh, Shay immediately recoils. Like you can see him physically just jump 2 steps back, just wide-eyed stare at the thing, instinctively reaching for his dagger before taking a step back,
He's
just pulling away.
adorable.
Just
You see the pseudo dragon it's like this kind of pinkish colored pseudo dragon with like kind of green spines behind it, and it just like looks at you do that, and just like this very long tongue comes out and like licks his eyelid.
I shall pet
fuck.
the pseudo dragon.
Okay.
I pet the pseudo dragon.
And give me an animal handling.
A charming creature.
Don't be careful.
Yeah, if Shay hates the pseudo dragon, I recommend you buy it.
That is an 18.
18? Yeah, you go up and like it just goes, and you like kind of like pet its head a little, like its ears kind of squish under your hand a little as you like pet it, and just like looks at you and like burps, and you see a little puff of like purple smoke comes out.
Oh, how adorable.
Oh, that's giving me war flashbacks. The purple smoke.
You see, it just looks at you like,
Oh, can we see the? Okay, keep that away from me. But you said there's birds, right? A parrot. That would be nice.
Paranol, and if you're looking for again something more akin to adventurers and their uses, we also have a couple of giant eagles roosting on the roof. If you would like to look at those.
So, but these are regular animals, right? We need to be able to communicate with them through spells or other things. I'm assuming, right?
I mean,
They innately don't
ideally,
understand us. Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty good at understanding things. You might not understand them.
Right.
I could translate, maybe.
So,
All,
let me know if you want to take a look up there, or if you see anything here that's interesting. You see, as you're looking around, as you like pet the pseudo dragon, life here, you see on the counter, like next to you, like kind of like very slowly trotting up, you see like this kind of like chonky looking like orange tabby cat that like just wanders up, looks at you, and just
With my other hand, I start petting the cat. Oh, and who are you?
you see it like raises its head at that, and as it does, you see it. It's one of the only creatures here that has a collar. You see the collar has a name tag on it. It says Fargield.
Fargield. Why, hello, Fargield. Huh. You know, in all my years, I never stepped into this shop, and I'm realizing that might have been a mistake. I'm just like,
Hairball at you.
okay. Wait, what did you say after that?
Was that? No, like
What did you say
a
after
hairball
hairball?
hits you essentially.
Yeah, that's fine. Do I take damage?
No.
I'm living my best life. I'm petting 2 pets.
Yeah, you pet them. You
But
see,
I
eventually,
really-
like the sword dragon kind of like gets out of your pet and like just like flaps its wings and like floats up again.
Nice. Once my hand is free, I will beckon to Devana.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Devana is like, we'll take a couple tries because Devana's on the floor playing with multiple animals at this point, a bird on their shoulder, they're having the time of their life. And
so
at one
same.
point we'll
Basically
notice
same
you.
boat.
Yeah, we'll notice you at one point like, oh, and we'll just sort of like put whatever animal they were holding down. We'll get up. If the bird stays there, the bird stays, and we'll walk over to you. Yes.
Sorry to disturb your fun. I mean, delightful place. Well, initially I was going to ask about the wolf of yours, but what is up with that Shay fellow? And why is he so averse to these adorable little dragons?
Not quite sure. They're a newer addition to our group, so I'm not sure what their personal like problems is with this. But I mean, you can ask them maybe.
I think I might pass on that for now.
That's fair.
But and what about this wolf? Not
Oh.
often you see someone with a wolf.
Yeah, no, so very early on we found that some bad guys were keeping him somewhere, and he was working for those bad guys, and well, he was chained and everything, and I didn't like that, so I just set him free, and I just told him like, you can go, and he sort of told me that, well, his friends had already died and he would be alone, so I offered for him to come with me, and he eventually accepted. So over time, I gained his trust, and he gained mine, and one thing led to another, and yeah, my companion.
You see, as this discussion's happening, Nedra has a snake around her waist like a belt, and is petting a horse.
I look right at Nedra and then say to Nirvana, yes, I can tell you have a penchant for taking in strays. Very interesting.
Well, I wouldn't call them strays, but I one of my personal beliefs is that everyone deserves a second chance, and yeah, that does typically lead to me just, I guess, getting
You
in these
see-
situations.
You see, Eglith is sitting in front of a bear playing rock, paper, scissors with it.
Oh no.
I love this.
And you see like whenever he plays, he keeps losing because the bear is just doing this with its claw and he keeps playing the rock.
Amazing.
See, if Eglith were Assis, he would be winning against the bear because Assis only plays scissors.
Amazing. Amazing.
No, but also,
Yeah.
Divana, one thing that you would see that I did not describe when I was introducing my character is that on my like chainmail, like breastplate or whatever, there is a religious symbol. Just,
Which one?
You can roll me a religion check for that.
Would I know? Okay, so it's not one I already know then. Okay, hold on. Yes, religion with
I
disadvantage.
also don't remember what
Great.
it looks like, so Dan will have to describe it for me.
Well, that's gonna be a no. I rolled a what was it? A 17 and a 4, so 4.
Total.
Yes. I fucking hate this.
That's rough. You like look it over. Wait, let me just show you.
I mean, the one will just ask if they don't know, but yeah.
So you see there's actually two symbols on knife here.
Oh yeah, fire actually.
So you see on the center chest plate is like almost like this oval shaped like gold indent, where in the center you see the visage of like a woman with like hair tied up into a knot and then like flowing down. And you would notice on like either like a necklace or like shield the symbol of scales.
Oh yeah. That's what I thought it was.
Fuck. I know which one, but I don't remember the name. But Ivana will look at it anyway and just sort of like gesture at it and be like, the holy symbols. What are they?
Well, I mean, this one is Selima. I wouldn't particularly call myself devout.
Oh, no, neither of these are Selima.
Wait, not Selima? I thought it was Selima.
No, I was going to ask you, do you wear any symbols of Selima?
Oh, then I do not. Then why? Then who is the second person?
Your deity has more than one symbol.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. See, I thought you were just forcing a symbol of Selima.
No. I would ask you, like, do you wear a symbol of Selima?
Okay, this makes much more sense. Okay,
Yeah.
retcon. In the animated adaptation, this will be completely solid. Believe me. Right. So, right. These symbols. Yes. I know that given how I look and where I'm from, you would expect me to be a worshipper of Selima.
I don't really expect anything, but yeah.
Again, you are very interesting. But
Okay.
no, this is my god, Joaquin. Both
Right.
symbols are of them, actually.
Okay. I think you. Well, no. Tan, would I remember if Risk has all of them? No,
Yeah.
there's not a single
Risk has
one.
a symbol
Yeah.
of Arcane, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so, but I'm like,
Risk.
right, there's someone in our group you could meet later who also follows Joaquin. Well,
Oh.
follows more than one deities. I don't know how you feel about that,
Okay,
but he's
not
very
unusual.
enthusiastic. He's very enthusiastic about religion, so I'm sure you could talk to him about it.
That's lovely. I mean, more than one deity is not that unusual. I've seen people following 2 or 3.
Yeah, well, think
Especially
more
in
like
Ibrakal.
more like all of them.
All of them.
Yeah, it's he's like I said, very enthusiastic about religion.
Again, your party continues to fascinate me to no extent. To any
It's
extent, to all extent.
it's an eccentric
To
bunch,
no
but
end.
they're good
That's the
people.
word. Lovely.
Yeah, yeah, you should meet him. I think you'll get along there. Is there a particular reason why you decided to follow Joaquin's teachings rather than Selima? Which you don't have to answer, by the way.
Let's just say I realized that business is complicated and there's something more working. I think their presence gives me purpose. Let's just say.
Well, that makes sense. I can understand. I originally a follower of Rose, and over time, I guess stuff happened and complicated stuff. But I get that the whole purpose thing, so makes sense. I also have and like the sort of like hold on, like this something of Ladarius, which is more of a family thing.
Would I know who Darius?
Yeah, you live in Ibrakal.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah,
Ladarius,
you
God of the
would.
Sun. God of the Sun, best friends with Selima.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, also Tan. Nothing. I'll DM you.
Okay. But yeah, as that's happening, you also see Dagon eventually has walked over to this big spider that's slowly rappelling down from the ceiling, and he's just going, "And how's it hanging with you?"
Amazing.
It's this fucking guy.
Oh, lovely.
But yeah, eventually the guy. But yeah, you basically see eventually Todd comes back, like after taking the measurements and all. He's like, "Right, well, based on everything, I can at least give you an armor that's slightly better than the one he's got on. Can outfit him with that. That would go for. That'd go for about 80 rubies. Or alternatively, if you are paying in gold, which are you paying in, by the way?
I have some rubies on me. I'd have to check because some of them is shared. So, what's the gold price?
The gold price for that would be closer to about 1,000.
Oh, all right. I'm going to.
Sorry, what is that? You just cut out from me.
Gold would be about 1,000. Rubies would be
1,000.
about 80.
Yeah. I'm going to discuss with the rest of my group because like I said, some of the
And
money
well,
we have to share.
before you discuss that, for weapons, I can essentially bolster his claws with steel caps, and would make him quite more potent, if a bit more noisy, maybe. But that would go for about 70 rubies, or about 900 gold.
Right, and these steel caps can they be removed?
Yeah, of course. outfitted on.
Okay. As long as it's not
They're
uncomfortable.
pretty. He like pulls them out, shows how compact they are, like moves them around. They're pretty
Yeah.
flexible, and they have like an inner layering of clothes, so they don't mess with the fur, and even without tools, you can pretty easily remove them.
All right. Thank you. I will go discuss. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I will walk over mostly to Dagon and sort of tell him the prices and be like, does that sound fair? Essentially.
He's like, no price in this entire city is going to sound fair. At the end of the day, it's going to be what you end up valuing as much as they do.
I mean,
if you want, I can look around the black markets. You'll probably get a better deal than this.
Maybe I don't know. Would that be safe?
Yeah, it'll be fine. I haven't been down there in a few years.
Yeah, I mean, also just the stuff for nurses, right?
Oh yeah, don't worry. It won't be cursed or anything if that's what you're worried about. I know how to make sure they don't fleece me.
Also, above table, the armor, how much would it improve, like, compared to, like, mechanically, to what?
Mechanically, it would give him a +3 to his armor class.
As opposed to...
Currently, I believe he has a +1 or a +2.
Oh, and that was 80, right? I have 50. I think...
the weapons, mechanically, I'll let you know, they will add a +2 bonus to his attack rolls, and his damage then becomes a 1d8 plus strength.
Okay. All right. I think also the Vanna doesn't want to add more tasks to Dagon's list, but also they don't have the money in gold nor in rubies right now. They would have to go
and also the claws would not as magical, so he would overcome resistances for non-magical things.
Okay.
If only
You
there
would
was
have
someone
access to
else
the-
around.
You would have access to the party funds because Dagon has the bag of holding, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Party
but I
funds
don't
are
think Devana would want to spend party funds on a personal thing, kind of without consulting
Only
people.
someone else had Ibraka levels of money on them.
I think Devana would like eventually go to the rest of the party and discuss this and sort of be like, I don't have the money myself, but like
as you're having this discussion, I'll say, while you're like kind of looking around like the other pets and all, you see like while the discussion's happening, like Todd went around his desk to like look at a few things at the counter, and you see he like looks under the counter, and suddenly like his expression like kind of shifts almost curiosity for a second, like wait, what the fuck? And then he kind of like looks down and he like reaches down for something. He's like, huh. And he like just looks around the room, like looks over you, looks at the rest of the party, almost like eyeing, like looking for something. He's like, and then you see, what's that?
I will lock eyes with him and he looks towards me.
He just like kind of like gets like pushed out for a second. He's like, and he walks around the counter and like goes up towards you guys again, like while you're discussing, and goes, I'm sorry to interrupt your discussions, but you are adventurers, right?
Yes.
I'm not entirely sure how to put this, but I have one of the things I can offer you product-wise might be of some importance. I'm not entirely sure. I know this is sounding a little weird. I know. Essentially, there is a object in our stocks that has been here since my father's time, at the very least, and he told me not to sell this to anyone unless, it reacts to their presence. And he said I would know, and I've been keeping an eye out whenever adventuring types come by, and he kind of goes, essentially I've gotten that reaction that he was looking for. the product is a very unique one, and it is expensive by our shop standards, at least. But if you would be interested, would you mind if I showed it to you?
Do you know what it's reacting to?
Your presence, I would imagine.
Which of us is
Um,
it reacting to?
That I cannot say.
I can
I will
insight.
also. Before you roll it, he also says, and full disclaimer, from what I understand, it is somewhat dangerous of an object. Meaning, if you do agree to check it out, there will be a certain amount of danger to you all.
Be outside, I'm assuming, not in here with all the animals.
It'll be on the roof, actually.
Okay, I would like to roll that insight check.
Oh, what are you trying to say?
If he's like, I don't know, somehow screwing us over, if he's being honest or whatever. Never mind. Never mind.
What's your roll?
That's a bad. Let me see. Both of them are shit. One of them is an 8. The other one is a 7.
7?
No, sorry, not.
He
an 8,
seems
a 9.
like rattled, essentially. He's like, oh, fuck, I have to
Okay.
do this. I've been told to do this. I don't know why, but like,
Yeah.
I'm doing this. So he's a little panicked, if anything. But he's
Yeah, the
also
one I
very
will look
cautiously like being like,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
full disclosure, it is dangerous. If you want to check it out, you can.
Devana will look around the party to see what they are thinking. If no one's actively objecting, then they'll like nod.
I will come with you. This
In terms of
seems intriguing.
price, I will be forthwith as well. This will cost 450 rubies, and I cannot accept gold for this.
That
We don't have 450 rupees.
You have
that's
900. What do you mean?
We have like 900.
Oh, I thought we had 400. Never mind.
You have 900
Got
because you got them
900
last time.
plus
Yeah.
personal ones as well.
Yeah.
that is more
Yeah,
rupees than
fair.
even I possess.
All right.
Did you discuss the narcissist thing with the group yet, or is that?
Yeah, that's what was happening when
Okay.
this guy approached.
So the
and said all
minute
this.
Devana starts talking about Narcissus getting whatever, Shay is gonna fuck off upstairs to look at the eagles. He's not involved. They're not getting involved in the Narcissus conversation at all. Like, fuck the dog.
Okay.
Is Shay's line right now.
my
Not outwardly, but yeah.
You head
Yeah.
upstairs, I'll say.
Question: had
Yeah.
Ivana started mentioning this Narcissus stuff?
Yeah. It was during that discussion when this happened.
Cool. While we're going up, I will just say, well, this new item changes things, but I was going to offer to pay for some of your wolf's armor just as a token of goodwill. But let's see what.
Oh,
You see, like Todd isn't going upstairs yet. He first like looks at you like, after saying the price, like, does that work?
Oh,
Otherwise, there's no point, right? If you won't buy it.
yeah, that's fair.
Right. Well, it's a bit weird because we don't know what it is or what it does.
Oh, I'm not asking you
And
to pay for it, but I'm saying, would you be willing to pay that much for it?
if it's something of interest, I guess. Looks at the others once again. Like if anyone's objecting, anyone can object. By the way, anyone who's there, including NPCs. If any of the NPCs are like, no, then what the fuck, they can. It's a group decision still.
You head upstairs then. But first, I'll say, Shay, you get there a little earlier than the others. You see up on the roof, there are a pair of giant eagles who've made a little nest on the side and are kind of just chilling there. As you approach, they kind of like square up to you almost territorially and like squawk at you and like kind of like move a few steps up towards you.
Oh,
Like kind of like trying to like threaten you almost.
Hi, sorry. I don't know if you can understand me, but I'm not here to hurt anyone. Well, okay, I'm not here to hurt you. Or the nest. I just want to come say hi. You seem pretty cool. I'm Shay. Well, that's my name right now, but that's not my name, you know how it is.
Roll be an animal handshake.
Fuck. Not great. 13.
You see, it doesn't attack you, but you see, it also like begins to like kind of just like disregard you a little as you like continue talking. Just like kind of wanders around a little for a bit, looks over at you again, almost like constantly like checking to see if you're getting like closer or not to its like territory.
Yeah. I'm
And
just gonna sit down right there, and I'm
okay,
just gonna let it do whatever it needs. And
Yeah.
so you said there's two of them, right? Do they look like
Yeah.
a bonded pair, or are they just
do.
there? And can I see into the nest, see if there's like eggs or whatever, or can I not see from this distance?
I'll say it's gigantic. The eggs are huge. You can see there is a egg in the nest.
Oh shit. Do you guys want to come with me and do weird shit and like, I don't know, explore the world and stuff like that? There's going to be 3 of you, right? I don't know if I can take care of all 3 of you, but
You get a vibe these creatures do not understand you.
that's fair. I'm just talking out loud so they get used to the sound of my voice, basically,
Yeah.
while I'm there. Yeah.
As you're like talking, you hear like the door behind you open again, as these guys are now moving upstairs.
So
As everyone,
my
yeah.
friends, not quote unquote, are gonna show up. Just be cool, yeah. just be chill.
You see, as the others get upstairs, they see that, but then they see like Todd's among them, and they like you see they get a little more like at ease when they see Todd, and then they walk back towards their nest, and are just kind of observing you guys. Todd takes you far from that. Like he takes you guys to the other side of the roof, like far from the like eagles, and he goes, "Right, well," and he reaches into like a bag he has, and he pulls out a flute. You see,
Interesting.
it is this like long silver and like a silver tip thing, which is clearly got like charred black, and it has like bits that are shiny and bits that are like dark obsidian like almost. And you see, he takes it and shows it to you. He goes like, "Well, if you are willing, then just play into this." And he like holds like one of the notes, and he's like, "Just hold that and just play into this."
So
Hands it to me.
He just hands it to you, as in like, because he's been talking to you so far. He just hands it to you.
which one of us
Yeah.
did it sign up for though? Like you said, it was.
You aren't sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
It might be that it might have like just reacted to the group being. They're not an individual even.
Right.
we want to like take
yeah,
turns
Donna will
playing it. What the fuck is this? What is happening?
Do you play it?
Is it like a flute?
It's a flute.
Fuck, I'm only
I have to be
confident in pan
proficient?
flute.
Do I have to be proficient with it to play it?
No, you don't.
We don't currently have anyone among the party who's a bard, right? In our group.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Alright.
look at you
Yeah.
while you hold the instrument.
Wow!
I will look at you while you hold the instrument. I will look at you while you hold the instrument and be like, I've played an instrument or two in my time. Would you mind?
Yeah, go for it, and we'll hand it to you.
All right.
Okay. What do I got to roll for this?
You're gonna roll me a flat charisma check.
I need a better dice.
And
That's
I'll
nice.
say because you're proficient in the flute, you can add your proficiency modifier.
I'm proficient in pan flute.
I'll allow it.
Hell yeah.
Better than being proficient in a tan flute.
That is
Jar.
16, 18. What is proficiency right now? 4. So 18 plus 4 is 22.
22 is very good.
I'm a bard.
All right.
What do you want?
You see this like
You're a
single note
bard?
play out. You see the single note play out, and as it does, even as you like hear it kind of like just air out, it changes in pitch as it gets aired out, and as it does, you all feel a gust of wind hit you all for a moment, and it gets hotter, and you look up. You see clouds begin to move and swirl. And as some of the clouds move away, the sun is fully in view. In the middle of the sky, you see a tear begins to appear.
The fuck?
No!
Past that tear, you see just fire, like essentially exploding out of it. And as it does, you see many, many suns behind it. And you
What have I
begin
gotten
to
myself
notice a darkened silhouette appearing in the middle of those suns. And it's getting bigger and bigger. And as it gets bigger, you see this flurry of flames kick out as this enormous bird covered in fire flies down. And
into? My.
you see the thing behind it shuts closed. It is enormous as it begins to first fly out. You see a wingspan of like 100 feet. It is unbelievably large as fire licks up from all over it. You see feathers of deep red flame beneath which are feathers of orange flame, and at like the center you see they kind of crest up into like this kind of like bluish purple flame around like the center of its coat. And as it flies down, you see it's coming straight towards you. And as it's getting closer and closer and closer, you see it begins to shrink in size a little.
I will hold up my arm like a falconer type. Like,
You hold up your arm. As it gets closer, you see
Wow.
it does not get that small.
oops.
It is still bigger than probably that giant eagle there.
Oh,
I'm going to hold up my shield.
You hold up your shield. Everyone else like panics like, wait, what the fuck? Like, everyone's seeing this.
just like,
You see with a gust of ashen wind, this enormous creature lands in front of you. It is still standing tall and proud. You see it's about like 15-ish feet tall, just like standing like that. As its like wings begin to furl up behind it a little, it looks around at all of you. You see as its beak slightly opens, smoke comes out of it. The fire like begins to like fade a little, enough so that it does not immediately incinerate you. And it looks down and speaks out. Who has played upon the instrument of my dear departed friend?
that would be I.
Gets a step closer, leans its beak down. You. Looks you up and down. Child of Selima.
I.
You have summoned me here. I have answered this call because that was the promise I had made. For when this flute plays, I shall answer. It is your first time playing this flute. Hence, I will tell you this. My name, as far as those of the mortal realm called when I was here last, is Glimmer.
Lovely to meet you, Glimmer. Lyphia, Sunfarer.
That name, however, is one those I call ally or kin may call me.
I take back everything I just said. Lovely to meet you, person whose name I shall not say yet. Lyphia Sunfarer.
Tell to me this. What are your intentions in this world?
My intentions in this world. Ah, that's complicated, isn't it? Let's see. Take revenge against the one who wronged me. Make sure those who trade do it in a way that is just and fair. And I guess as of a few months ago, see if I can do something about these abyssal hordes that keep popping up and destroying cities.
You see, it tilts its head. Retribution can be the making or unmaking of many an individual. Justice, however, is a noble pursuit, as is the eradication of these abyssal you speak of. And tell me this, do you mean it true that you would be willing to lay down your life to protect what you believe in?
Now, first thing, I take issue at being called noble. But as for the second thing, I
I did
think
not call you noble. I called the deed noble.
potato. God, I sound like fucking Mike right now. But as for the second thing, what I believe in is all I have in this world. That's all I've had for a few decades now. So, yes.
And I will ask, like, you this, like, your character is being honest about that.
Yeah, their belief is like their one thing. Like after the
Give me a persuasion check.
Motherfucker, this dice has been rolling so good this whole time and it fails me now.
Do you want to use it as inspiration?
Do I have an inspiration? I just
Like
got
I've
here.
given. Yeah, no, I mean from estrogen. I'll let you carry it over.
Dude, I didn't mark what I have.
Well, that's on you then.
I can check right now.
Sure.
My characters. Estrogen. Please have had something estrogen.
What did you roll, just so I know?
I rolled a 14.
Okay.
Like counting my stats.
Can you give yourself bardic inspiration?
Nope. And Kristen isn't
no.
here.
No, she don't got no
Okay, then
inspirations.
14. You see,
14 it is.
it looks at you.
You may yet speak true, but I am still not convinced.
The one who held this before
Was an ally I trusted with my very life and soul. The day he fell for good was one of the gravest days I have existed in this life.
Can we know their name?
No,
All right.
the name
Since I'm
is for me to remember and mourn.
all right.
as
Sorry for your loss.
he looks at you for a moment, doesn't say anything to that, turns back to life here, and just goes,
As for you, tell me, do you wish to then fight in these battles? Truly, and perchance, have me on your side for these battles?
Well, I must admit, I had not taken into consideration what I will be doing once my life's purpose is fulfilled, and it seems my life purpose is about to be fulfilled in, and I'll just look back at Sheldon, like a couple of days, it seems.
he just nods.
I'm not sure I have the answer that you're looking for yet.
He looks around the rest of the crowd.
What about any of you? If you wish, I can assist. However, I only assist a just cause that I truly believe in. If you are compatriots of this person who wishes to fight against the calamities that befall this world and protect it, I can assist you if you well and truly mean to do that. It is simply your heart that must be tested to see if you have what it takes to do what is necessary.
I mean, I think we're all fighting that. We all have that goal, I believe. But, I mean, we could use the help. And I, for one, believe in this cause. But like I said, I think all of us do.
You see, he looks around at everyone.
Well, first I would like to see what you are made of if we are allies indeed. I wish to see if any of you can help impart flame to me. Do any of you have a flame that can indeed suffice as a meal for me?
Huh.
Interesting wording. I mean, I was told once by Ludarius that something about burning. But I don't know. What do you mean specifically?
If you have a fire of either capable origin or a true origin, I can ascertain it. That would be a good reflection of your heart.
Would the fire be gone once you did that?
Yeah.
Depends on the flame.
Are you looking for something like this fire burns?
Huh? I don't understand.
It was funnier in my head now. It's a song.
Bro had a song in his head, man. That's all it was.
Oh, today is a day of coincidences, is it not?
You see,
You want us to like set a city block on fire for you? Is that what you're implying? Because that's weird, bro.
I don't think. I think it's a test of something.
You see,
would we have to do?
Nedra looks at the board and is like, yeah, pretty big, but I mean, I can burn things if you want that.
Oh,
Netra, was it?
Uh-huh.
I might have this handled, don't worry. I will look back at the birds. Like I said, today seems to be a day of coincidences. I find these people, the person I'm looking to ally with happens to be with them. They need a flute blade. I have some experience. You want fire. And I take the sword hilt on my side and hold it up, and like radiant flame comes out from the hilt, forming an entire sword, which I will say probably has the symbol of Selima on it, begrudging against my own wishes. I don't want it there.
Okay. But yeah, you hold the sword up and you present it.
A blade. You offer me a test of goodwill on a blade.
This blade has...
It may have fire.
Sure I survive.
Fire can take many forms, and the one you chose is a sword pointed at me.
Oh, I don't point it at you, my lord. My lord. Huh. Actually, do you approve of that? Never mind. And I will kind of like tilt it sideways and be like,
Roll me a charisma saving throw.
What is with this dice suddenly?
grab a different set.
Can I? Well, too late. I've rolled now. Fucking hell, that's an 8.
8. You see it gets closer to you, like inspect this flame. And as it does, you feel it's very stop. You feel its very presence is becoming hotter, and it's beginning to, even for an asthma like you, it's beginning to feel rough for a moment. And
No, rough is what dogs say. Birds say.
I'll kill you
cute.
right now. I will kill you. You just got here.
Amazing.
You
Steve's actually taking hero point.
and you see as it gets hotter, for a moment you feel like it's about to devour your blade. And in that moment you see Red walk up next to you as well. Like, if it's non-pointed fire you want, and she reaches to her hand and produces a flame in her hand and offers that. And you see, like, because back looks over at Red. Interesting. You see Nedra also does the same, where she like goes like, I have this, and like she holds a fist up and like lights up on fire. And you see the creature reels back and breathes. As it inhales, flames etch up from all three of these sources and flow into the bird. And as they do, for a moment, everything goes like dim on your sword. And you see from these two, you see the sacred sword's flame first goes, settles into like the center. This bluish flame gets a little brighter. You see as the flame of like Nedra goes through, this deep red pocket of flame begins to appear in the center of its chest.
Hellfire. It has been some time.
And as the third flame goes through from Red,
A pure flame. How interesting. I have not met a primordial source of flame on this world for a long time.
as he looks at Red and says that.
I will fully cock an eyebrow at Red.
Red just looks like, like, oh, okay. Like she's just like, oh, okay.
I also wink at her now.
She looks at you like, there. And you see it's like wings again, like begin to like unfurl a little as flame etches around them.
Fine. At the very least, I am impressed enough. Here is how it is going to work. For now, I will call you allies, and I wish that perhaps, eventually, I may even call you comrade. To reach there, I will have to know more, and you may learn more as well. To which end, however, you may use that flute. You have my permission. When your need is dire, call upon me. Just know this one thing. You cannot use it all the time. Secondly, my powers within this plane are limited. The flames that burn through me are the flames of the plane of fire. This world cannot hold those flames for long, so my duration here is always limited. The more I know of your soul, the more brightly I can burn, so in time I might be able to stay here longer. Beyond which, if you are calling me, make sure it is for something of appropriate need. I will not come running for some paltry conflict that can be resolved without me. And know that I burn with the flames of the most primordial of origins. And when I fight, that is how I fight. These are flames, chaos incarnate. If you call upon me in a close pace, just know that there will be risks and consequences. Know that where I burn, things around me burn as well. It is not my hostility, it is my nature. And no, next time you summon me, you may call upon me by my name. I am Eru. I am the Charred King, the first Phoenix of the Realms.
I will spell it out. Calm down. And yeah, you see it kind of like stands up straight at that.
Now, is that all understood?
Yes.
Which of you will hold the flute, then?
I will look at Red.
She looks at you like,
Okay. It will be me.
Lyphia, you said your name was.
Yes.
I will remember it. Until next time we meet.
and you see it unfolds its wings and flies up. And as it flies up, it gets bigger again and again as it opens its tail and flies back to the home it came from. You can add Flute of the Charred King to your inventory.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck, we have to pay the rubies now too.
We do.
Now, and you can use this flute once a week is how it works. If you try to use it beyond that, you will have to convince Eru to come.
That's fine.
Secondly, if you summon him to something he deems beneath him, you will have to roll a persuasion check. At the moment, you don't know too much about him, but also you would know that this flute also lets you communicate with Eru while he is not on this plane.
Okay.
You're aggressive typing.
That's great.
You see Todd is wide-eyed looking at all of this happen. He's like, oh, so that's what that does.
You were never told?
That's
No,
what
I
that
knew what it. I mean, I knew its literal use. I mean, there's people have shown up before that it showed interest in, and a couple of times they were maimed or killed. But I didn't know that he can actually say yes. Well,
Huh.
Good that it did.
yeah.
Yeah.
It might be an odd time to say this, but that'll be 450 rubies.
Yeah, we'll get
Yeah.
that. We'll look over at again. You have the bag, right?
Yeah. Right. The deathpad's gone. Good. Great. And he reaches in, pulls out the rubies.
I'll give some of it.
How much do you give?
150? Is that too little? Considering I'm keeping the flute.
That's good because we have 900 or something in total for like and we
So-
just got here.
Both of you subtract however much accordingly.
Okay, I'm giving 150 then.
Yeah.
150. So we need to have 300 subtract. So we have 600 left.
Yeah.
Unless you get the barding as well, in which case give the.
Yeah. Do you get
450
anything for
and that
Narcissus then?
Oof. I'll
Just do
ask
it.
Narcissus which one because the armor.
If you
was
ask Narcissus,
80.
he would say weapon.
Yeah, I knew it. So it's 90. So I would, I will ask everyone like if it's okay if I take 40 rubies out of the sash because I only have 50. And then if no one objects, I will pay the 90 because otherwise it was 900, right? I don't have 900 gold. Well, actually, rubies are more important, right? We have way more gold than rubies.
I will say at this point, Laifia will say, you paid some of the rubies for this flute that I'm keeping, and I'm not even a part of your party, I guess, except for now. Please let me pay for this.
Are you sure? I mean, you don't have to.
Like I said, a gesture of goodwill.
Okay. It's a lot. I mean, I know that people have a lot of money, but
Again, things are different in Ibrakal.
great. Okay. Thank you. I'll remember that. Thank you. So if Laifia pays the 90 rubies, then
No, I'm paying the gold.
the gold.
Yeah.
Okay, but what was that for the claws? How much?
900.
900. Jesus Christ.
Kids' money
Okay.
in Ibrakal.
That
was my pocket money when I was younger in Ibrakal.
Wow. Okay,
No, it
then
was actually
I will
more than that.
instead. I will instead then to pay 1,000 for the armor. So I will take 600 or like 30 platinum plus 300, and then I guess 400 from party stash because we have. As you saw, we've done the math. We had 10k in the party in the end. So I'll take the armor to them.
All right. Go for it.
So
So
we're doing
armor is
both the
both.
things for the fucking dog.
Yes.
That's great. That's perfect. Good. Okay. Already wasted a
Are you
That
saying
is
this in
damage.
character or out of character?
What
This
is
is-
damage?
Oh, this is not in character at all.
What is your damage then?
Yeah.
I'm just
Bro just
salty
hates
about.
the dog.
Yeah, I'm just salty about the whole thing. You were not here. You didn't see it happen.
I don't need to
I don't
say
think you can give a single reason to Assis to make her hate Narcissus.
Have you met me?
Steve's just
No,
annoyed
Steve-
that Narcissus
Yeah.
was a good boy and sniffed out his bullshit.
Yeah.
The best boy. Steve, you
Alright.
were also there when Narcissus got adopted into the party. How can you say this?
Uh huh. Yeah. I was. Yeah.
He doesn't care because his grand plan didn't work. It's okay. Anyway, you guys shop there. You buy these
What's up
things.
with the eagle? What is the vibe there?
The eagle does not like you on a 13, I will say.
Okay. So. Do neither of them like me?
Yeah. It's very much like, hey, I heard you're talking shit about my wife.
But I wasn't even talking shit. I was
They
being
don't know
nice.
what you said, though. Like, their vibe check was like, You can get like
Alright.
maybe we could try your luck with like a griffin or something if you want.
If I summon beast, could the beast talk to them?
Let me look.
Is it just the eagles?
No, because it'll be a bestial spirit. It won't be an actual animal. So yeah, no, it won't be able to talk to eagles.
You could nicely ask Ivana to translate.
Fuck that. I'm gonna try my luck with the griffin, I guess.
Okay. You
How
head
much bigger is the
downstairs.
griffin to the eagle?
Not like bigger per se. It's like it's not a full-size griffin. It's a little bigger than a horse.
If I were to adopt this griffin, I would have to pay for it, right?
Yes.
Even though that they came here willingly.
Yes.
He's still going to pay. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll try my luck with the griffin, I guess. I don't, not the same as an eagle because a griffin is much more noticeable, but fine.
A giant eagle is pretty noticeable.
Sure. I'm just trying to be Ezio, Tan. Let me be Ezio.
I know you want to be Ezio, man, but like if the rolls are rolling, then I can't do much
I
about
know.
it.
Yeah.
Like the animals have to like you if they want to go with you.
Yeah, fair.
You could try your luck with a griffin if you want, up to you.
Fuck it, sure, why not? Worst case scenario, I lose a hand, right? It's fine.
Yeah. Roll me an animal handling.
Okay. Yeah, that's a 14.
14. They aren't hostile to you. You see, they aren't like jumping for joy or anything, but like as you get closer, like this one of the griffins kind of looks at you like and just makes like 3 different animal noises.
Okay, those are
And
not happy noises.
you see it very like proudly walks over to you, looks down at you, kind of like, its beak like pointing down. And it just like chomps the beak a couple times, not at you, but like just does it a few times. What do you do?
Oh, okay, never mind. And I just take 2 steps back.
You see, just
And I just wait for a reaction here.
you take 2 steps back and looks at you, keeps scanning you. Todd kind of walks by you and goes like, what's going on?
I was just trying to see if they wanted to be friends because the eagles hate me.
The eagles hate you?
I mean, that's the impression I got here.
Um,
Fine. The animals don't like
alright.
me much. It's fine.
I mean, if you want to... You see, it like looks towards the griffin, and if you want to make friends with one, I can help if you want.
Oh, but first, how much is it going to cost if they agree to go with me?
Well, if you want to go with him, outfitting him, getting the proper feed, and then he like you see like does like a bunch of mats on his hand, and then goes, that'll be about 200
Rubies?
Yeah.
And that's what?
That'll be about 18,000 in gold.
Fuck off. I'm good. Thanks.
Suck off. You see, like
Yeah, I don't
he
have that
goes,
money. I'm
"Oh,
sorry. And these fucks
Oh,
are not
no
gonna let
worries.
me tap into the thing. It's fine. It's fine. How much would it have been for the eagle?
Oh well, they price here because they come as a pair.
Yeah.
You can't
And
take
the
one or
egg,
the other.
right?
And the egg, well, the egg would stay. The eagles have a different situation where for the next few months at the very least you would have had to stay around Ibrikal if you wanted the eagles because they won't leave too far from the nest for the next few months.
Fuck it. It's fine. Never mind. Ignore that. It's okay. We're good. I'll figure it out.
He looks at you like, figure what out?
How figure out a different way, or like, maybe I'll meet an eagle in the wild and they'll want to be friends.
I mean, happens all the time. That's how I met them.
Yeah.
Great folks.
Yeah. Sure. Just shuffles back to wherever.
Yeah, you kind of like dejectedly like shuffle away, and like he just like, okay, have a good day, and like you guys like walk out from the shop.
I might be getting a little obsessed with how sad and pathetic S48 is, and that's not good for me.
That's kind of I think the point. I will. Yeah.
Also, is the armor immediately, was it done or anything?
Yeah, it's outfitted on. It's on.
It's already done. Okay, perfect. Yeah.
I will ask the party, is there any other store they have left to go to here? The Burning Demon, Summer Sea, anything?
No, but I'm wondering, did the store sell any snacks for nurses?
Yeah.
Any treats?
For
How
sure.
much?
A bag of it would go for 5 gold.
I'll take it. And we'll feed nurses some.
Dude won't even throw in a bag of wolf food for free?
No, he would.
Hell.
Would. If you want like proper treats, though, it would be different, right?
No, Donovan is looking for proper treats. And we would have gone the food, I guess, for free then, but we'll get taking the treats. We'll give nurses 1 or 2 because he's a good boy.
Hell yeah. You see, as you guys step out, for Lifea or Shea, any other store or anything you're looking at? All right. So from there, we cut back for a second Jen, you wake up. It's been about 2 hours. That last time was a couple minutes. Before that was a few seconds. You don't recall it being this bad.
And that's 2 hours on top of the time I'd already spent researching, so we must be getting...
It's getting
quite
to
late
evening almost, yeah.
Yeah.
You look around, there's a couple of people who like notice you, like wake up, like, oh, it's up, okay, cool. What do you do?
Oh, good question. What time are we on roughly? Is there
6 p.m.
like 6 p.m. So due to meet with
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, like you're like basically out of time. Because to get there it'll be about 6 p.m.
Yeah, I will hurriedly put away the things I was reading. I don't want to leave a table full of evidence of everything that I was looking.
Look in front of you. Your table's empty.
Fuck. Other than the people who kind of clocked me waking up, do I notice anybody around that appears to be paying more attention to me than I would like?
Roll me a perception check.
Again, not very good. I'm all right at perception, but okay, I'm great at perception. 21.
21. Looking around, you don't. You see, you're getting a few odd looks here or there, but nothing like that's standing out to you. However, on a 21, you also notice your bag's open on the side.
I would check my bag. What's in there? Gone?
It seems your coin pouch is gone. And you don't see your stuff.
No. Fuck.
I knew it. The first thing I thought about was the staff. Fuck, of course I did.
Shit. Okay. Bear with.
Do you have something you're gonna do?
Yes. I am immediately going to go and try and find a scroll of locate object.
Looking around, you find the scroll. How are you gonna pay for it?
Fuck. I'm not going to meet with the party.
Okay.
I'm going to copy the scroll into my spell book.
Do you have the gold to pay the gold cost to do that?
I have things I can barter with. If they only took gold, that's okay. I can... Oh, I don't like fucking doing this. How much is the to buy and how much to rent, essentially?
Rent what?
The scroll to copy to the spellbook, or how much would it be to buy?
I see. To buy the scroll, it would be 1,500 gold. To rent the scroll for 2 hours, which is how long you would need, it would be 200 gold.
Okay. And I still have time in this place other than my deadline.
Yeah, you have 6 more hours in this place easily.
Okay. I'm going to use. Bear with. I used 2 of those, so I'll have to burn a 4th level to use sending to Divana.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Sending to Divana. I'm in the Arcanum. Powered down. I've been robbed. Money gone. Staff gone. Need help. Come.
All right.
Right. Yeah. I think everyone's waiting at the dogs. Really, Jen's not there. I guess before replying, is anyone else missing at the moment?
Party-wise, yeah, a lot of NPCs are missing.
Okay, well, but so we're still waiting for, because it's only just 6 p.m., right? But gets that play.
You get there a little
Alright.
earlier, I'd say, even.
Okay. Yeah, but this happened like it's 6 p.m., right? So like we've been waiting around.
No, like it's not 6 yet. That's what I'm saying. Because
No.
Jen had some time. Jen had some time before 6. Like they would reach by 6 immediately. Like if they left from here. So it's probably closer to
I
like.
thought they woke up at 6.
No. They woke up a little before that. So they probably woke up around 5. But yeah.
All right, yeah. So we're also heading back. I think we're heading back, and the one like stops in their tracks as they get the message, and it's kind of mumble or quiet, like fuck. And we'll respond immediately. All right, stay there. We'll come and help. Yeah, stay there, and just we'll inform the rest of the group what's happened essentially. We should probably, some of you should go to the docks to wait for the others, and then some of us go help. They stole the fucking staff.
All right.
And all of
Okay.
that.
Well,
You know, fucking staff of Gabriel to the middle of every
Yeah, I think Devana would look at the group and just
That's also asked. Oh, is Jen going alone?
yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Who wants to go to the docks and wait for the others? Who wants to come help Jen?
You see, Red looks at you like, I think I should come with if we're tracking something down.
Yeah, that's smart.
You see, Eglith goes like,
Oh, if you want, I can take Nedra and we can wait at the docks for the others.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fine. You and Nedra go wait.
Ashton also nods at that, like, would you want me to keep an eye on them?
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you can go with them to the dock.
Yeah. All
And
right.
then Will, if you're coming with us.
Will nods like, yeah, he'll come with you. I'll say Zelstein will also go with the other group to keep an eye on things.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and then obviously Dagan or well, the one would be like Sheldon comes with us.
Yeah. All right.
And then looks at Lifea like, do you wanna come with us? Our friends in Turbo, or well, not in Turbo.
If you told the
well,
party
kind of
what's happening, like,
Yeah.
Sheldon will also be like, you want to catch a thief?
I mean, yes, definitely. That's
Great. And
Right, yeah, and we'll speed off towards the arcade.
you
And
guys.
while you're on your way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to reception.
Uh-huh.
Is it the same receptionist on,
Yes.
on duty? Perfect. We have a problem.
Yes.
I would assume membership at such a esteemed establishment, given the price, would come with a level of, shall we say, security. I have been robbed.
I see. Do you know who robbed you?
If I did, they wouldn't have gotten away.
How do you not know who robbed you? Did they... Were you perhaps unaware of their approach? How... Were you not researching upstairs?
I was researching, but there is a gap in my memory of time. I appear to have powered down, whether that is through nefarious means or not.
That should not be outwardly possible. We have abjuration wards around this place to prevent any kind of enchantment magic. There's enough researchers here trying to undermine each other and steal each other's papers that kind of stuff at the very least doesn't happen. But beyond that, and you see she points up to a sign, it's in Celestial.
Do I read Celestial? No. Perhaps you could translate for those of us not versed in Celestial?
It says all items of research and other effects are your own responsibility when you are upstairs. We cannot be subjected to hold every single thing accountable to ourselves because of how much of that happens around here. I will also further say you are not an official member, so a lot of the other predetermined wards that exist come with the identification cards that are granted to the members. The card you have is a card of access. It is not a membership card.
Do you have a list of everybody who was in the building over the last... What time would I have blanked? You said it's about 2 hours, so...
Yeah, you would have gotten in probably the afternoon, earlier in the afternoon, would have worked for a couple of hours, then you powered down.
Yeah, so who's been here between...
I may
exams?
have that list, but unfortunately I am not authorized to share that with you, sir.
In that case, I suggest you call the authorities.
You see, she sighs you will notify nearby guards. Until then, if there's any other details you can remember, perhaps it would be good to write them down to give to said authorities.
I can tell you exactly what was taken.
And you see she nods that, and you see she reaches over for what looks like a crystal in her hand and says something to it and puts it back down. And you look around, this has caused at least a little bit of a scene around the reception desk. So you see a couple other people looking at you weird again, oh, what the fuck, what happened? And some people are who is that? Most people who don't recognize you as a local. And you're trying to look around, discern did anyone here take it? Where could they have gone out? Or did they leave from the front door? Who is it? Are they still in the building? And you're pondering all of these things as you wonder where indeed is Gabriel. And we will end our session there.
Amazing. Well, rip.
Well, hope you all had fun. Thank you for playing,
Yes.
and thank you so much for watching. I have been your Dungeon Master, Tanfighter. You can find me at Tanfighter Blue Scout, Tanfighter117 on Instagram. I do voice acting, writing, and other actual play kind of stuff. So if you need any of that done, you know where to find me. And as always, we have had our lovely players. First off, we have Lifia.
Oh, that's me. Hello. I have been Lifia Sunfarer. My name is She and Heard. You can find me everywhere on the internet that you need to at lesbianing. That is lesb and then yearning, because that's all I do in life.
True.
Current projects. Do I have anything going on right now? Don't worry about it. Unskippable cutscene coming to a Pantsless tables near you again soon, I hope. And coming to an audio podcast thing near you again soon, I hope. I don't fucking know, dude. I'm having a year. Anyway,
Love that. Next up, we have the recently burgled upon Jen.
Hey, I have been Jen, and I remain incredibly pissed off at the loss of a legendary item, or Mike, as some people call me. You can find me on Blue Sky at Run Like Craig, on Instagram at Run Like Craig 1979, because I am old. You can also find me eventually on the I Want Your Bite 2 Electric Boogaloo finale with P once we get that rescheduled in. You will soon be able to find me DMing a Walking Dead miniseries on this channel on the alternate Fridays from this game, which will be very fun. And also in an upcoming Nerds with Dice charity one-shot, where we're doing kind of Kids on Brooms / Captain Planet, one shot. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That's around the 18th, I think, of this month. So over at Nerds with Dice. So yeah, check it out. I will see you next time when I'm equally annoyed.
Sure. Next up, we have Devana.
Hi, I am Anna or Riley, whichever you prefer. I use they it pronouns, and I'm definitely human. You can find me literally anywhere at Peculiar Plans. I'm on pretty much every social media. I do comic writing, I do tabletop writing, I do sensitivity reading. You can find all of that on my website, peculiarplans.com. I am also in a Pathfinder 2nd edition actual play podcast called Twilight's Edge over at Thumble True, where I play a very different character. We are wrapping up season 2 there, episodes every Tuesday, and you can find it on most podcast platforms, I think. That's about it. I was playing Devana, who had for the very first time in a long time a decent day. They got to spend maybe a whole half an hour just not feeling stressed, just being with animals, and then obviously stress kicked in again because stuff happened.
Indeed.
But that's standard for this game.
And last but not least, we have our host with the most, something the PP man himself, the Goon King Shay.
Hello, hi. I'm Steve, also known as Sassy Pants. I have played Shaitan, Stan. I don't know. We're figuring it out. A bunch of weird names to do stuff with things. I have had a day as well. Bunch of shenanigans with vibes and things. I don't know. It's you can find me on Pantsless Tables doing Pantsless Tables things. You can find me on Sassy Pants doing Sassy Pants things. Expect more Deadlock.
Like wearing pants.
Yeah, sure. Maybe I'm bringing back Timberborn. Hopefully.
Hey, I'm in Deadlock.
The fucking new update dropped second week of March, and I still haven't been able to play it. Like the full release of the game, and I'm really frustrated about that. But these fuckers keep calling me to play Deadlock, so I don't have time to do anything else. Anyway, yeah, that's basically all of that. Shaitan will return in 4 days on the 8th of April for our next session, where
That's right.
he
It's a
will
rare Chaos Wednesday.
where they will do their best to try to get in Jendar's good graces by finding whoever stole their stuff. That's the vibe for stuff, because Shaitan did not steal the stuff. Of course not. They were like 100 miles away on the other side of town. Of course, that's exactly what it was. I didn't do shit, Dan. Don't make me do shit.
Why are you saying it like that, Steve?
I don't know. Check my character sheet. Maybe I have taken 27 points of psychic damage because of stealing this stuff. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's me. I'm gonna stop talking now.
Also, we have a form open. We are looking for volunteers to help out with Pantsless Pride in June. So if
yes,
you are
that is
interested
also
in
true.
helping us with moderation, editing, planning, the whole shebang, please fill out that form. We have exciting games planned, which we cannot talk about right now, and there's good stuff happening. So
Many
if
games.
So please
Fill out
help.
things, especially our form.
Fill out things. Yes, Steve. Yes. Jar. Anyway. We will be back on the 8th of April. Until then, ha 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 ha. Goodbye.
Ho, 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 ho.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Well,